So tell me briefly about yourself, Sowmya.
Sir, I'm born in Tirupati and then I'm brought up in Hyderabad. Then I moved to Guwahati to pursue my graduation in IIT Guwahati. And then I worked in pharmaceutical company for 5.5 years. And in the meantime, I have done my MA in anthropology. I have cleared UGC NET also, sir. And I'm into teaching now for a temporary period.
Teaching which subject?
Sir, I'm teaching anthropology. And I have been offered Indian society also in the educational institution recently.
Okay, okay. You're teaching anthropology.
Sir,
Okay. So see, in Tripoli Guwahati, which stream have you studied in?
sir, I studied in chemical engineering.
Okay, that's why you worked in pharmacy, right?
Yes, sir.
So after working in pharmacy for 5 years, why you felt like doing MA in anthropology and teaching anthropology? Why that career shift into teaching from pharmacy field, Somya?
Sir, I had to take the job because of some financial constraints, and in the meantime, I was appearing for UPSC. Sir, during that time, there is no subject as chemical engineering. That is why I had to choose other optional, and I found anthropology as very fascinating. And after 10 years, I didn't see myself in pharmaceutical sector, but I saw myself as pursuing in anthropology research, sir. That is why I chose the MA and also I cleared UGC NET.
No, good, good. So anthro research also you want to involve yourself in, right?
Sir,
Soumya, you are from Tirupati. I
yes,
think
sir.
somewhere close to Tirupati, around I think in the Kurnool district, near
Sir,
Kurnool district, there is a place called Jwalapuram. Do you know?
sir.
Do you know the anthropological significance of the place, Jwalapuram?
Sir, I'm not having idea about it. Jwalapuram.
Okay, see, around 70,000 years ago,
Sir,
around 70,000 years ago, there was a volcano that erupted, and that has taken almost 99.9% of human beings,
sir.
leaving only 0.3%, 0.4% only on the entire earth. I think it's Mount Tobo, I think so, from Sumatra.
Yes, sir, yes, sir.
So, can you see relation between that and Jwalapuram?
Sir, sir, based on the geographical and geological significance, both belong to the Gondwana Plateau, and they all overlap under the same hotspot. Maybe they were together, sir, and that is also one of the reasons why we can find similarity of genetic construction between the Indonesian people and also the Indian Andamanese population as well.
Okay, Indian Andamanis and the people of Indonesia, they have
That
some similarities, right?
Sir, that is one theory where they believe that Negrito race has originated from.
Okay. Can we say Negrito is the oldest race, oldest human race?
Sir, it is still debatable. There are several thinkers who believe that it is Australoid, which is the originator. Some believe it is Negrito. There is no concrete evidence to support either, sir.
Okay. Based on your reading, what do
Sir,
you think? What is your opinion? Which one is the oldest?
Sir, based on my opinion and also the fossil evidences, I believe that Negrito race was the earliest race and everyone originated from Africa.
Okay. See, ethnic differences,
Sir.
do they do they come out as the difference in the manners, behavior, culture, and behavioral traits, or you think you see no relation between the ethnic differences versus the other differences, the behavioral differences, the traits, behavioral traits?
Their ethnic differences involves customs, culture, language, and social norms, etc. So, as the phenomena of socialization, people are trained to um, live a lifestyle in their own manner. Definitely, there would be differences, sir. But in this era of globalization, there is a shift towards homogenization, and also there is overlap of westernization. But for secluded and geographical isolated population, we can differentiate between their behavioral traits and other mainstream traits, sir.
Okay. See, Soumya, you might
Sir,
have heard that the main reason behind the ethnic violence
sir,
or violence against other caste or religion,
sir,
not only ethnic violence but also caste violence, is based on the thinking that people belonging to other ethnicity, other caste or religion are behaviorally different and culturally not acceptable. What is your stand on that?
yes, sir, the fringe elements and also the social evils like communalism arise from the fact that one's own culture is getting threatened because of the other culture, and this mainly can be summed up in ethnocentrism, sir. Believe that their own culture is superior. When we start thinking every culture is equal and incorporating cultural relativism, this would not happen, sir.
Can you explain any example of cultural relativism that you're talking about?
Sir, in any culture there are certain norms, and there are other norms in other cultures. Like in our culture, we have monogamy. There are some tribes who go for polygamy. And judging their culture that our culture is best is wrong, sir, because there are several socio-economic reasons behind their polygamy, not just for the individual choice.
Okay. See, even if hierarchy has
Sir,
to be commented upon, if you have to comment hierarchy, maybe caste hierarchy or
sir,
ethnic hierarchy, whatever, you are telling me that in the hierarchy, those who feel that they are at the higher end always discriminate those who are at the lower end.
sir,
However, people at the lower rungs of hierarchy want to change their culture and behavior and move to upper end of the hierarchy. That means this feeling is not only there among the higher ends but also there among the lower ends.
sir.
So, do you think this feeling is still going on in India or has it stopped? What do we call it as? Trying to move to upper end. What do you call it as?
Sir, it is called as Sanskritization, sir. Earlier, there was a phenomena where there was vertical hierarchy and there is discrimination against the lower caste. But now, sir, with the Mandal politics and also with other forms of reservation, people are competing for the horizontal reservation, horizontal discrimination, and they are fighting for reservation, sir. Although there is discrimination, but at the same time, people are competing for a reservation.
Okay. See, regarding reservation, recently there are comments
Sir,
that those people who belong to scheduled caste,
sir,
if they convert into Christianity,
sir.
they should not be given SC status, rather, they should be given BC status. Have you heard of this?
Sir, this particular statement I have not heard, but there have been mixed opinions about how to categorize the other religions, Dalit population.
Okay. Do you know that any Dalit person
Sir,
who registers himself as a Christian, who certifies that he has moved from Hinduism to Christianity, as per the present law and present reservation policy, can he be given the SC reservation or he should be given BC reservation? Tell me the present norm. If
sir,
any Dalit certifies
yes,
that
sir,
he moved from Hinduism to Christianity,
sir.
at present, what is the status?
Yes, sir. So based on the SC/ST order 1950, sir, um, Christians and Muslims are not eligible to get reservation benefits as they believe they are of foreign origin. So they cannot be categorized as SC, sir.
Okay. So in that case, most of the SCs who are following Christianity are not officially registering it as Christians, right?
Yes, sir.
So what is your comment on this? What is your opinion on this statute law? Opinion on this law?
Sir.
Should this be scrapped off or this is a good law according to you?
Sir, this law definitely needs to be relooked, sir, because earlier the SC population, they were discriminated by the upper hierarchy. That is why they thought maybe the grass is green on the other side. And sir, after converting to the Christianity or Islam, they started triple burden, sir. Hindus started discriminating, Christian upper class people started discriminating, and there are Dalit Christians, separate cemeteries which are there. So the discriminated kept on continuing. And when we see their socio-economic status, it is still at the lowest level. So there has to be relook, sir. At the same time, there needs to be certain criteria, and also anti-conversion laws are the need of the hour.
So anti-conversion laws.
Sir,
Anti-conversion laws means we should not allow anybody to convert into other religion. Am I right?
sir, forced conversion of religion must be abandoned in the form of marriage, in the form of economic opportunities. Like in Punjab, if they convert to other religion, they will get 10 lakhs and also ticket to Canada. So this desperation is being capitalized. That should be avoided, sir.
So see, offering the amount or offering incentives, can we call it as forced conversion? What you said about marriage, maybe through coercion, the
Sir,
conversion can be called forced. But
sir.
incentivized conversion, can we call it as forced conversion? And shall we bring such case into anti-conversion law or no?
Sir, that will be considered under exploitation, which could be amounted to forced conversion, sir, because they were not getting the benefits from the government. So they are seeking other avenues in order to get benefits. So this desperation and also leading to exploitation, sir.
Okay. See, you worked in pharmacy, right? Pharmacy. In the last 10 years, can you explain how the pharma industry of India has boomed up? Has boomed up, right?
Sir.
Can you comment on the level of increase that happened in the export as well as import or manufacturing in the pharma sector?
Yes, sir. So the pharmaceutical industry is now 100 billion dollars net worth, and it has increased from mere less than 10% to now 20% of the world's generic, and it also produces 60% of the world's vaccination, and it is a global hub, and it is also producing affordable medicines for other poor population like African population. And so this way it has improved, sir, to a great extent. And government has also given welfare mechanisms in order to boost their pharmacy index.
So, see, talking about Africa, India export medicines to Africa. Among these exports, I think the medicine for HIV is also there, right? India
Yes,
exporting HIV medicine, right?
yes, sir.
Okay, this HIV medicine, what does it do? Does it cure HIV or what does it do exactly? And what is the medicine? Can you comment on the medicine? What exactly is the medicine?
Sir, I'm not very sure about the actual mechanism of the medicine, sir, because in order to treat HIV, we have ART, antiretroviral therapy, but this medicine and its uses I'm not sure of, but they slashed the drugs by 10% of the cost, and it has made them more affordable. But I need to check it, sir.
Can
What
you,
ex
can you, can you name the pharma companies? By the way, which pharma company have you worked in?
Sir, Arabindo Pharmaceutical Industry.
Aurobindo Pharma. Does Aurobindo Pharma manufacture HIV medicines?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Do you know the government of India
Sir,
provides HIV medicines for the HIV patients for certain cost per month? They give a kit of medicines.
sir.
Among those medicines, is Aurobindo there? Is Aurobindo medicine given by the government authorities for all HIV patients? Do you know that HIV patients can get the kit of medicines on a monthly? What is the cost per month for HIV patients?
Sir, this I'm not aware of. I'll read about it, sir.
Okay, okay. See, generic medicines.
Sir.
India is particularly familiar with generic medicines, right? So, what is generic medicine and why specifically India became popular generic medicines compared to other countries? What does India have that other countries don't have that made India so popular in the generic medicine manufacturing?
Sir, earlier we had only process patenting. That is how many entrepreneurs have boomed up in order to find alternate ways in order to manufacture the final product. And at the same time, sir, our robust patent laws also helped us in manufacturing the generic medicines. through compulsory licensing, and sir, provision of the free electricity, and we have huge workforce, cheap labor, and at the same time we have medical tourism, which inspired the pharmaceutical sector, and also clustered level development with entrepreneurs like Reddy's, Sun Pharma, Arabindo, etc. So this is
Why, why,
how.
why you forgot to mention the name of Divi? Is Arabindo bigger than Divi's?
Sir, in the top five currently, Sun Pharma is first and second is Arabindo. That is why I went in the chronological order, not the other way around.
Okay, so uh, which is the largest among the Divi's and Arabindo?
Sir, it
Pharma.
is Sun.
Pharma. Among Arabindo and Divi, which is the largest pharma company?
Sir, based on the turnover, Arabindo has the second largest.
Second largest. Okay. What made Arabindo the second largest company? Particularly, there are 2 to 3 medicines which
Sure.
Arabindo is very famous for, familiar for, because those medicines only they're able to increase turnover. Can you tell me which are those medicines? For which diseases with medicines, sir?
Yes, sir. The HIV medicine, abacavir, and sir, azithromycin antibiotic, they are able to export it to 19 countries. That is how they got the base of this medicine, sir.
Okay, okay. What is azithromycin?
Sir, it is antibiotic medicine.
Is there a generic medicine parallel to this?
Sir, paracetamol could be Dolo, which is manufactured by Microlabs.
Hmm. Azithromycin is antibiotic, right?
Yes, sir.
Rolo is not. Am I right?
Dolo is paracetamol,
It's not antibiotic.
sir.
Can you tell me alternative azithromycin?
Alternate to
The
azithromycin.
competitor to azithromycin. Azithromycin is the biggest medicine by your Arabindo Pharma.
Yes, sir.
Who is the market competitor for azithromycin?
Hmm. Sir, this is I'm forgetting, sir. I used to know all these details. I need to check it up, sir.
Okay, okay, okay. See, if you have to start up a pharma company today,
Sir,
okay, what is the minimum investment required? And the young people who are like chemical engineering graduates or pharma graduates who have good knowledge on the pharma companies, or people like you who have experience in the pharma companies, if you want to start up a pharma company, what are the things required? Is it really possible to start a pharma company in India at this
yes,
time? In Hyderabad, you are from Hyderabad, right?
yes, sir.
Andhra Pradesh, yeah.
Sir, sir, definitely it is very easy. Now the norms have been liberalized also, and they have widened the definition of startup as well. So there are very ease of the regulations where we can get registered at the website of sir, Department of Industrial Production, DPIIT. I'm forgetting the exact website of it. So the norms are very liberal, sir. We can easily get registered with a minimum capital which is required, and they are also seeking loans.
How much capital is required generally to start up?
Sir, even without the capital, the banks are also offering loans in the form of Stand Up India, Startup India. So there, without the capital, also we can get the easy access to the startups, sir.
Without capital also. Is there any government scheme that specifically encourages the entrepreneurs in pharma sector?
Sir, specifically with pharma sector, I'm not able to recall any specific scheme, sir. But there is bulk drug park scheme, a pharma city scheme of Telangana government. They will encourage entrepreneurs.
Okay. Recently, there is an internationally, something happened recently that is affecting the Indian pharma companies. Are you aware of that?
The Trump imposing of tariffs on different countries like
Okay, but,
China.
but see, did Trump impose the tariff on aluminium or steel or on pharma exports also?
They're on fentanyl, he's trying to impose on Mexico.
Okay, but is he imposing any import duties, I mean, on the Indian pharma exports to USA?
Sir, earlier there was announcement, but we have been altering our tariffs in order to suit the Trump policies. So this way, there will not be any immediate immediate imposition of any taxes, sir. They have been announcement before.
Okay, see, as you're talking about Trump,
Sir,
it makes me think about the recent, impact created on the Indian immigrants in USA,
sir.
and on the mistreatment to a certain section of the Indians who are staying in USA. So, please tell me your opinion on that.
So recently, Trump has deported 140 Indians, and there have been criticism that they were handcuffed and they were transported in the military aircraft rather than Indian aircraft. So this inhuman treatment was done, sir. Having said that, it is a good thing, it is the right thing where we did not interfere in the US policies. Even we would want our illegal immigrants to be treated in the same way.
So, yeah, are you sure that we want to treat illegal immigrants of India in the same way? I mean, deporting them on the military aircrafts?
Sir, illegal immigrants have to be removed. So they are a national security threat, but the inhuman way may not be the only way which is done by India. But at the same time, it made a right decision by not intervening and interfering in the Trump policy.
Okay. Can you tell me, in the last 5 years, the largest illegal immigrants influxing into India,
Sir,
particularly Northeast India, to give you a clue, are from which country?
so they are from Myanmar. Rohingya community is there. Chin community is there, which have been influxing, sir, into Manipur, Mizoram, etc.
Okay. So, shall we use the same methods that Trump has used to deport them to back to Myanmar?
Sir, we have identified based on just NRC exercise and also foreign tribunals have identified certain illegal immigrants and they are at the deportation camp, sir, refugee camp. Sir, at the same time, we are not able to negotiate with Myanmar and Bangladesh in order to take them back. Bangladesh has made a recent statement that all the Bangladeshis are in Bangladesh only, so they are not ready to accept them. Sir, there has to be a stern policy based on negotiation tactics, which has to be done, sir.
So, can we forcefully send them to Bangladesh?
Sir, we cannot forcefully send them to Bangladesh because, sir, there's a policy of where we cannot send them back where they are feeling threatened. So at the same time, our national security is also important. That is why they are harboring at deportation camps, sir.
Okay. How are deportation camps? Are taking good care of them in deportation camps?
Sir, the specific details I'm not aware of, but there have been certain human rights violation with respect to their lifestyle and their dignified life, sir.
See, as talking about Northeast India here, tell me, in Manipur,
Sir,
do you know the major regions of Manipur where the violence is going on? Do you know? Can you tell me the names of any districts of Manipur where the violence is still at its peaks?
sir, districts I'm not aware of.
Any region of Manipur, the northern Manipur, southern Manipur, eastern, where the violence is still continuing at large scale.
Sir, the entire Manipur, if geographical level, the center level is valley, sir. Rest of it all is the hill region. So maybe, sir, the violence is percolating in the valley region, central Manipur. But I'll have to check up, sir.
Okay. Tell me, of course, the state government, central government, judiciary, the police forces, whatever, are trying to control the problem. Tell me,
Yes, sir.
according to your, based on what you read, what you heard, whose mistake is it at the large scale? Among all is it the police forces or military forces or state government, central government, judiciary? Whose mistake? Whom can we blame more in this prolonged violence?
Sir, this violence could have been put into check as soon as the High Court has announced that Metis must be given scheduled tribe status. Maybe the state silence could have been channelized into negotiating through consensus mechanism, that would have halted, sir. That would have not escalated into all the tribes uniting against the Metis and leading to ethnic violence. Sir, I believe it is the state's response, bureaucracy, and also there are ethnic groups, civil society organizations who are acting and who are instilling the extremism within the areas. So everyone is taking advantage of it. At the same time, poor people, the civilians are suffering. And also it is leading to loss of dignity of the women. So it is the responsibility of everyone, sir, and also the mainstream media who are not focusing on that news aspect.
Is it presently under the president's rule or no?
Sir, today's newspaper, I'm yet to check, sir, but yesterday there was an indication that president rule could be imposed.
Okay. Why president rule is not imposed from last 1 year? It has been more than a year, right?
Sir,
Why president rule has not been imposed? Have you ever seen
sir,
any state under such conditions where
sir.
president rule is not imposed?
Yes. Sir, I have not seen any condition where the president rule is not imposed. Sir, having said that, people uh, thought that it could be subsided. It is a small state. Ministry of Home Affairs has interfered. There is a Director General was also put there for the peace process negotiation. So every once in a while there have been intervention, but that could not have subsided. That is why now the government is thinking of imposing president rule.
Okay. Okay. You are from Tirupati, right? Means you were born in Tirupati, no? Schooling from
Yes,
Tirupati.
yes, sir.
See, the protection of Sanatana Dharma.
Sir,
Protection of Sanatana Dharma is making sound in the Indian politics as well as public, in media too, from last 4 to 5 months.
yes, sir.
The Sanatana Dharma boards are required.
Sir.
Sanatana Dharma board, why is it required? Is it required? First of all, according to you, do we really need Sanatana Dharma board in India?
Sir, the understanding of Sanatana Dharma has been mixed, sir. Some people think that it is the proliferation of Hinduism. Sir, but Sanatana Dharma is nothing to do with religion as such. Dharma is code of conduct. And imposing of a common code of conduct is the need of the hour. Maybe it could impact on the communal harmony and integration of the society. So this clarification is required, and then we can protect the different religions at the same level.
So Sanatana Dharma board protects not only temples, according to you, it protects the churches, mosques, the Jain temples, all these things. Is that the idea of Sanatana Dharma board, Sowmya?
Sir, based on my anthropological understanding of Dharma and Sanatana Dharma, that is what I believe, sir. But the current government of Andhra Pradesh, that orientation is a little different from what I believe, sir.
Yeah. Present Sanatana Dharma board is projected
Sir.
by the government or political leaders or people as the protector of temples.
Sir.
Is it true?
Yes, sir. It is currently the consensus of the Andhra
So
Pradesh.
is it required to form a board for temples?
Sir, although minority religions protection is part of our constitution, at the same time, sir, majority religion, that is Hinduism, is also facing with certain problems, like, sir, corruption in case of mismanagement of the temple fund and the recruitment of the priests. And, sir, also whether people are following the Agama Shastra or not. So this way, there is a need for protection of the majority religion as well. So both are required, both should go hand in hand, sir.
Is there any constitutional provision to
Sir,
protect the majority religion or the cultural practices of the majority religion? Is there any constitutional provision?
sir, Article 25, 26, it protects religion, so it includes both majority and minority religions, sir.
Okay.
And Article 30.
Are you sure about that? Article 26 according to the article, we can protect the Sanatana Dharma. I mean, protect the Hinduism also.
Sir.
Do you think 25, 20 articles indirectly mention about protection of the Hindu culture also?
Definitely, sir. 25 is about sorry, sir.
So according to you, protection of culture means protection of temples also. That means Sanatana board, according to you, is justified and valid as
Sir.
per the constitutional articles, provisions 25, 26. Is that what you're telling me, Sowmya?
Yes, sir. All the religions have to be protected in the Sanatana Dharma board, not just about Hindus, not just about Islam. Every religion has to be protected. And maybe different dignitaries of different religions could form a board, and that could lead to harmony. That is what my ultimate aim and objective is, sir,
Okay.
related to the constitutional makers.
Okay. So you are from IIT Guwahati. IIT
Sir,
Guwahati. You are IIT graduate.
sir.
And BTech or dual degree in IIT?
It was BTech.
BTech Chemical Engineering, right?
Yes, sir.
See, IITs are founded.
Sir,
The objective of IITs is to produce technocrats
sir,
or produce those who contribute to technology,
sir.
who contribute to engineering. Main technology in the sense, main engineering, of course, other streams also, but main engineering, right? In
Yes.
the field of engineering or in the field of technology, you can say. But you want to become a bureaucrat, which has nothing to do with the engineering or technology. Why you want to, defeat the very purpose of establishment of IITs? As a product means as a student from IIT, graduate from IIT, you have to uphold the idea and objective of IITs, right? Why are
Sir.
you not doing this?
Sir, I have learned certain skills in my IITs, and also the kind of technological orientation which I have learned, and the social skills and leadership qualities which I can incorporate in administration also, sir. As a chemical engineering graduate specifically, I can utilize the specifications of the knowledge also in administration if I am given an opportunity.
How chemical engineering? Just now you told me that chemical engineering knowledge also you use in administration. How can you use some examples?
Sir, in specific chemical engineering, we have learned the upscaling. We tend to practice at the lab, and then if it is working well, then we utilize at the larger industrial level. In the same way, we can use pilot projects, we can implement at a small scale and then utilize at the larger scale. And the awareness of the chemicals, which I have learned in a very hard way. I got injured while in the lab experiment, so this I can teach people based on community awareness about the chemical and the hazards of chemical mismanagement, sir. At the same time, chemistry is required within the organization, between interpersonal skills and also between the bureaucracy and the people. So this particular character, I could take it in the administration as well.
Tell me,
Sir,
chemicals and chemical manufacturing comes under which Ministry of India? Which
sir,
ministry?
it comes under Ministry of Chemical and Fertilizers.
Hmm. What is the major fertilizer used in India?
Sorry, sir.
What is the major fertilizer used in India?
Sir, it is urea is the most used fertilizer in India, and then comes DAP.
Do we import
Sir,
anything? Do we import anything to manufacture urea or DAP?
sir, we import 20% of urea, sir. 80% is produced in the country itself. And now maybe things will change with the newly set up urea plant in Namrup of Assam. Maybe we can improve our production at
So
the national level.
we are importing the 20% from which countries?
Sir, um, Russia is the most important country, sir. Secondly, maybe Morocco, sir. That I'll have to check it up.
Have you heard the name Jordan? Do you know the country Jordan?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Jordan. Yes, sir.
Can you tell me anything about the contribution of Jordan to India in terms of fertilizers or raw material, anything?
The specific details I'm not able to recall, sir, but Jordan is definitely important with fertilizer import. Whether phosphoric acid or potash, I'm yet to see, sir.
What is the formula of phosphoric acid?
Sir, sir, H3PO4.
Potassium dichromate?
Sir, for God, sir, I'll have to check up.
Potassium dichromate, potassium chromate. What is the difference? The functional difference.
Sir, maybe the stability, but specific details I'm not able to recall.
Okay. Do you know the formula for dichromate? In the ammonium dichromate, put something. Potassium dichromate. Dichromate basically.
No, sir.
Do you know what is 2,3-dimethyl butane?
Sir, I'm remembering all these, but I'm forgetting the functions or its composition or anything, sir.
Okay. Can you tell me applications of benzene?
Sir, benzene can be utilized as a hydrocarbon in the petroleum sector, and also, sir, in the aromatics also it can be utilized.
So in the petrochemical sector, see, let's talk about the petrol or diesel.
Sir,
Can we blend ethanol with both petrol as well as diesel?
sir, we can blend it with petrol and with specific composition of the diesel. Uh, that I'm not having clarity about.
Why should we blend ethanol with the petrol? What is the advantage of blending?
Sir, we can reduce the import bill of crude oil import, sir. And secondly, the emissions from the tailpipe also reduces to a greater extent. Emission of sulfur dioxide and nitrous oxide will also reduce, sir. And also it will safeguard the rights of the sugarcane farmers.
Rights for farmers. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Specifically, why ethanol only is blended in petrol? There are many other carbonates, right?
Sir, ethanol is the byproduct in the sugarcane industry. Whereas methanol is even more beneficial for blending with petrol, sir, but it is a very expensive and costly equipment, and it may also be flammable. That is why ethanol is considered as a safe alternative.
See, among all the carbohydrates, you're comparing between methanol, right? Compared to methanol, ethanol is better is what your answer is. But my question is specifically why among all the carbohydrates, why ethanol specifically is used to blend with petrol? What is so special about ethanol?
This specific details I'm not aware of, sir.
Okay, okay.
Yes, sir.
And you did not tell me about your hobbies and interests, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
SBS scholarship for Allied Institute. Students of Allied Institute means?
Sir, it is given to IITs and NIT graduates who have above 50% CGPA.
Is IIT institute or a college or university? What is IIT?
Sir, IIT is an institute, Indian Institute of Technology. It is different from university, and it is not a college, sir. It is a graduate level and postgraduate level.
Or NIT. NIT is also not a university,
NIT is also an institute, sir.
not a university.
Sir.
What is deemed to be university? Deemed to be university.
Sir, uh, which are implemented and legislated by central and state level universities. They are considered as universities, sir. Whereas here, IITs and NITs, they are categorized into Institute of Eminence and Institute of National Importance. That is how we can differentiate from the universities.
So NIT, can I call NIT as the deemed to be university? Deemed to be university. First of all, what is deemed to be university? Do you know the meaning of deemed to be university?
No, sir, I'm not aware of this deemed to be university.
Have you ever heard this word? Deemed university. Deemed university. Have you heard that?
No, sir.
Okay. So among various universities or colleges, what is the body that regulates the universities?
Sir, UGC regulates the universities, And AICTE is in charge of engineering and technology related institutions.
Okay. And who gives the national ranking framework? What is called NRIF or what is NIRF? What is it?
Yes, sir. It is called as NIRF.
What is NIRF?
Sir, it is a national level ranking of different.
What is NIRF?
Sir, National Institute and Ranking Framework.
So, do they rank all institutes, not the universities and colleges?
So there was also Delhi University in its ranking. So they include universities as well. They include IIMs, triple ITs, and all other institutes, according to my knowledge.
Okay. So, what are the parameters? Tell me the top three parameters, the four parameters used in the NIRF ranking.
Sir, there is inclusivity, there is outcomes, there is also the publications which are included under the ranking, and teacher to student ratio.
How do they measure the outcome?
So based on the graduates, how much percentage of the people are graduating, sir, and by taking into consideration of the dropouts and also people who have backlogs.
Do they really count all these dropouts, backlogs, all these things in the institute NIRF? Sowmya, are you sure?
Sir, based on the annual report, that is what I have checked, sir.
So they mainly consider inclusivity and the dropouts and backlogs to give the ranking for the universities in India.
Sir, percentage of the people who are graduating, sir, by negating the other aspects
Okay.
like dropouts.
Hmm. So you are you swimming? Are you pursuing the sport of swimming presently also?
Yes, sir.
What is your speed of swimming? Freestyle. Freestyle. What is the
Sir,
speed of swimming?
sir, 20 meters, the maximum I can do is 35 seconds, sir. I'm trying to overcome that aspect.
Do you think it is very less or is it decent speed?
At the national level,
Not
sir,
national, even at the school level also I'm talking about.
that's it. It is average. It
Okay.
is not very high, not very low.
So 25 meters you cover in 35 seconds.
Yes, sir. 20 meters.
20 meters, not 25 also. Okay, national level, what is the length of swimming pool? National level.
Sir, it is 25 meters only. Then there are 100-meter, there is 200-meter also. They have to go back and come
Yes,
again.
yes, but what is the length of the pool? Standard swimming pool length. Any competition, national, international, whatever. What is the standard length of the pool?
Sir, it is 50 meter.
50 meters. But you are
Yes.
swimming in 20 meters pool only till now.
In my apartment, it is very less, sir.
And you cover 20 meters in 35 seconds.
Yes, sir.
I think you would improve a lot.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. So what are the different styles of swimming that you can do other than freestyle?
Sir, I can do backstroke and I can try butterfly also, sir.
No.
There is breaststroke, which I'm not very
Do you know who is Michael Phelps?
yes, sir.
Do you think because of the type of the body he has got, he's winning most of the gold medals, or is it pure practice and hard work?
Sir, it is a mix of both. He has a wingspan, which is 7 feet, which totally defeats majority of the Indian wing space, sir. Having said that, sir, I have seen his success story and how he practiced without taking any break for even single day. So continuous practice, 6 hours swimming and 6 hours at the gym. It is very hard task to pull. That is how he has become a world champion, sir.
Okay. Do you know what is BMI?
Yes, sir. Sir,
For among the athletics,
sir,
somebody who runs 100 meters,
sir,
runners who run 100 meters, okay, and those who swim
sir.
50 meters, whatever. Among those two, who shall have more BMI? Swimmers or runners? Out of all the athletes, swimmers or the runners, who shall have more BMI? I'm talking about here short track athletes, 100 meters runners.
Sir, the runners must have low BMI, sir. because they need to have long legs and thin body so that they can go for sprinting more.
See,
Whereas in swimming, they need to have certain body.
you really feel that 100 meters
Sir,
sprinters require thin legs? Are you sure about this, Sowmya?
uh, yes, sir. Based on my understanding, they need to have low body mass index when
Then what,
compared to the swimming body.
then what about long track athletes who run for 5 kilometers, 10 kilometers? They should have high body mass index, thicker legs, bulkier body.
No, sir, I don't believe that, sir, runners have to have fat body. They need to have lean personality when compared to the swimming, which needs to have certain body fat in order to accommodate the body and also move better.
Okay, so compared to swimmers, 100 runners should be leaner. They should
Yes, sir.
be thinner compared to
Yes,
swimmers.
sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, okay. You dance in inter-college competitions. Which dance? Is it like the classical dance?
Sir, it was a freestyle dancing. It was a fusion of different forms of dance.
So you dance only for college events or you learn dancing?
Sir, I did not learn any dancing. I just catch up based on the steps which are
Okay.
in trending.
What is the traditional dance of Assam? From IIT Gauhati, right? IIT Gauhati, yeah. What is
That
the
is.
traditional dance of Assam?
Sir, when it comes to classical dancing, it is Satriya. Whereas, sir, they have a Bihu dance also, which is a folk dance, which is practiced in Assam.
Have you learned the Bihu dance?
Sir, we use that dance in our college also as a fusion with Telugu songs. So,
What is the meaning of Bihu?
sir, Bihu is the harvesting after the crop is done, sir, ready to get harvested. So they celebrate it as a new year with respect to Assam.
Compare the people of Assam with people of Andhra Pradesh in terms of acceptance to technology, acceptance to development, acceptance to development, and acceptance to industrialization. Compare them.
Sir. Sir, between the comparison of Assam people and Andhra Pradesh with respect to technological adoption, sir, the internet penetration is lower when compared to Assam when compared to the Andhra Pradesh. In terms of development parameters, the aspirational district program, the Andhra Pradesh government is doing, Andhra Pradesh districts are performing much better. So they have higher than national average when at least compared to the 90% of the districts, when compared to the Assam population. In the level of industrialization, sir, there is monopoly of few oil-based industries rather than the development of different diverse sectors, sir. But when it comes to Andhra Pradesh, they have electrical sector, they have pharma sector where they have pharma city, and different other aspects of industrialization. So,
Oil
so
sector.
this,
Oil. Tell me which part of Assam they produce oil. Is there oil drilling in Assam?
yes,
Which part
so
of Assam?
there is Digboy. Also near Guwahati region, there is IOL, Indian Oil Corporation Limited.
Okay, but are they digging the oil in Guwahati?
There are refineries with respect to the oil. Uh, Digging oil as such, yes, sir, there is Digboy, which is there. I believe they are digging it.
Identified by Britishers or Indians?
Sir, it is a way before one. Maybe it was identified by the Britishers.
So Indians did not identify any place of Assam where we can produce the oil.
So this I'll have to check up the regarding the other kinds of oil which are there.
Okay, okay. But see, you're talking about Guwahati oil refinery, right?
Sir,
Have you visited that place oil refinery in Guwahati? I was here.
yes, sir.
It gets oil from where? Which oil they refine? They have to get the oil from somewhere and refine it, right? From where the oil they get the oil?
So that is what I thought it was from Digboy, but now I'll have to check up, sir, whether it is actually true or not.
Okay. So when you visit the refinery, have you observed the ancillary or other industries around the refinery?
So during that time, there was only one industry which was there. There was no agglomeration concept as such. But now maybe there could have been, sir. I'll have to check up.
What are the possible industries that generally come up around the oil refinery?
Sir.
Anywhere in India, not only in
Yes, sir. So there are certain products from the petroleum industry which can be utilized for fertilizers. So fertilizer industry could come, chemical industries could come, even pharmaceutical industries could also be adjoining.
even cosmetics can come, right?
Yes, sir.
Cosmetics.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. The byproduct which can be utilized in petroleum jellies, which are utilized in cosmetics.
Okay. Yoga. You do yoga?
Yes, sir.
What hatha yoga?
Yes, sir. Hatha yoga.
Hmm.
Some asanas like Surya Namaskaras.
How many Surya you do per day?
Sir,
How many Surya Namaskaras you do per day?
sir, not every day, sir. I'm following one yoga guru. So based on his orientation, that I will allocate 45 minutes every day.
45 minutes. In that, how much time for Surya Namaskaras?
So not every day is Surya Namaskaras. There are 2 days allocated for it. Sir,
In
I
those
can
2 days, in those 2 days,
six,
how many you do?
sir, 6, 6, 9.
Just 6 Surya, that's all. Each
Sir,
Surya
there are,
Namaskara, how much time? Each Surya Namaskara.
sorry, sir.
Each Surya Namaskara I do for how much time?
Sir, there are various orientations, sir. Slowly, if we do, it will take 2 minutes. If we want to do quickly, in 1 minute, we can complete 2 times. So this way, there is a mix of both, sir.
Okay. Okay, Sowmya, your interview is over.